It's crazy to think we're already halfway through the year already, but here it is. Games I played in June. My latest addiction throughout this month has been DayZ. I always get a bunch of DayZ clips and movies in my YouTube recommended, so when it finally came on sale in anticipation for their 1.25 update, I had to pick it up. The experiences and interactions you can have in DayZ is something unlike any other game I've ever played. And just how realistic all the mechanics are and the amount of stuff that you can do is just straight up crazy and so in-depth. As a freshie, everything can seem so endearing, but thankfully, as I like watching a ton of guides, I quickly learnt the basics of the game. The fact that the game tells you nothing is really attractive for hardcore players and myself, but it's really easy to see why many casual players quit the game really soon. And the game itself really is a time sink. I've got about 50 hours already and I'm still very new to the game. Even using websites to help traverse the map like iSurvive, remembering all the town names and where to find all the important things like wells, hospitals and police stations, and even just knowing how to craft useful items and all the other specific mechanics just takes ages to memorize properly. 95% of the game is basically a looting and running sim, but really, this is the best part of the game. The anticipation and fear that there could be a guy at the tree line or in the house next to you always keeps you on edge, which makes the adrenaline rush from each gunfight, no matter how small, all the more exhilarating. In DayZ, the journey is the destination, and oh my, is it addicting. Then, I played Sid Meier's Civilization 6. I'm really not a base building or strategy game type of guy, but when I saw the sale for 95% off, I just couldn't resist. As this technically was my first time being exposed to a Civilization game, I had no clue what I was doing, and I even rage quit the tutorial. Oh, I can't f***ing play this shit, holy f***, quit yapping, dog. But after watching a few beginner guides, I had some clues as to what I was doing, and after starting my first game, I have to say, this shit was banging. Growing up with games like Command & Conquer and Impossible Creatures, which I can't even believe I remember this game, but at least from that I had some sort of an idea what was going on, and the turn-based gameplay made it so much easier and simpler to upgrade and plan out my strategies beforehand, rather than relying on reaction like real-time strategy games. Your constant ambition to grow and evolve really sucks you into the game, and I found myself playing all through the night. Civilization 6 is just a super addicting game, and really good to pass some time. Then, to try something new, I picked up Satisfactory. For my first factory, I was pretty lost, and I had my friend join and I just followed him around as he built our whole entire factory. But then I started a new world and quickly understood how to make most things and where everything needed to go. And just watching all my conveyor belts transfer items from our automatic farms around the land is just, ugh. So good. And one thing I really enjoyed is that there's no dogshit mechanics to stunt your growth apart from your own willingness, which made it nice to progress your factory in your own time and at your own pace. Apart from focusing on power consumption, I mostly just ran around most of the time and just explored while checking into my factory every once in a while. The whole game just building up your factory to upgrade it to make it better, to then upgrade it to make it even better. I'm still trash at organizing everything and most of my stuff is just spaghettied all over the place, but it all comes in good time. And dude, just sit back and look at how gorgeous this game is. Satisfactory is yet another super addicting game that I can see myself sinking hours into. Real quick, I just want to let you know that this is my second channel, but if you want to go check out my main channel where I upload proper in-depth game reviews and all of that, please go check it out. Outer Wilds video coming out real soon, I promise.